We now take you live to MEA press briefing.
Namaskar and good afternoon. On the last leg of his visit to three nations, Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi arrived in the Sultanate of Oman yesterday on the afternoon of 17 December 2025. The Prime Minister visited Oman on 17-18 December at the invitation of the Sultan of Oman, His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq. At the Muscat airport, the Prime Minister was received by Deputy Prime Minister of Defence Affairs of Oman, His Highness Saeed Shihab bin Tariq Al Said. The Deputy Prime Minister was also accompanied by other cabinet members and senior officials of Oman. A ceremonial guard of honor was accorded to the Prime Minister. An official dinner banquet was hosted by the Deputy Prime Minister for Defence Affairs in honor of the Prime Minister on the evening of 17th December. Prime Minister had a bilateral meeting with His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq today on 18th December. There was a tete-a-tete between the two leaders followed by delegation-level talks. It may be recalled that His Majesty, the Sultan of Oman, visited India in December 2023. This is Prime Minister's second visit to Oman after his last visit in February 2018. This visit is of special importance as India and Oman are celebrating 70 years of the establishment of diplomatic relations between the two countries. During their interaction today, the two leaders expressed their satisfaction with the excellent state of bilateral relations between India and Oman. They felt that the strategic partnership between the two countries was strengthening in several areas covering trade, investment, defense, security, technology, education, energy, culture, space, agriculture, and people-to-people ties. They also viewed the implementation of the joint vision document, which was adopted during the visit of His Majesty, the Sultan of Oman, to India in December 2023. Both leaders noted that the relations have transformed into a multifaceted partnership today. In view of the long-standing historical ties and civilization linkages between India and Oman, His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq conferred the Order of Oman on the Honorable Prime Minister. The two leaders further exchanged views on regional and international issues of mutual interest. While expressing concern over the humanitarian situation in Gaza and calling for the safe and timely delivery of humanitarian aid to civilians, the two leaders welcomed signing of the first phase of the Gaza peace plan and reiterated their support for it. The leaders condemned terrorism in all its forms and manifestations, reaffirming that no justification can ever be accepted for terrorist acts. The Prime Minister also thanked the Sultan of Oman for taking care of the welfare of more than 675,000 Indian community members in Oman. During this visit, India and Oman signed several agreements and MOUs. The signing of the India-Oman Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, CEPA, during this visit is an important milestone in the bilateral economic relations between the two countries. It is expected that this agreement will help in creating a favorable environment for the growth of trade between the two countries and unlock new economic opportunities. A joint statement was also issued at the end of this visit. His Majesty the Sultan of Oman hosted a lunch in honor of the Prime Minister. Earlier today, the Prime Minister addressed the India-Oman Business Forum, which was attended by business leaders from both the countries. The forum witnessed participation by business representatives from both India and Oman, covering several sectors such as energy, agriculture, logistics, infrastructure, manufacturing, education, health, and connectivity. Following his address at the Business Forum, the Honorable Prime Minister graced a community event where he interacted with the students and Indian community members in Oman. The event was attended by more than 3,000 people, including more than 700 students. The Prime Minister addressed the Indian community at this event. Following the conclusion of his highly successful visit to Oman, the Honorable Prime Minister departed for India on the afternoon of 18 December. Thank you.
That was a press statement on Prime Minister Narendra Modi's historic visit to Oman. The statement said that the two leaders, Prime Minister Modi and the Sultan of Oman, discussed a whole gamut of issues. The highlight of the visit was, of course, the signing of the Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, CEPA, between India and Oman.